What's up? SweetBolin here, and today we're talking about Farming Simulator 19. Yes, we are now. What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm seeing if there's anything on the TV, but there never is there? No, that's why we play games and watch Netflix and Amazon Prime. Anyway, Farming Simulator. This is my house, by the way. This is my farmhouse. There's kind of no reason that I know of to have a house because there's nothing to do. There's nothing on the TV. There's nothing. And I'm a bit confused why I have surfboards. I don't know why I have surfboards. It's a farm. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I tell you what, a year ago, right? If you'd have said to me, fast forward a year, and you'll be playing a game where you drive a tractor and farming, I'd have been like, shut up, shut your face. But fast forward a year. And recently, I've been playing Train Sim World, TSW, Truck Driver, Bus Simulator, and now Farming Simulator 19. And I am not gonna lie, this game has me hooked. I mean, this is the best looking game out of the simulators I've played. The attention to detail is stunning. Absolutely stunning. What's this, I may hear you ask? That's actually a cultivator. And it roughs up the ground like a plough does, and it also, you can put seeds in it as well, particular seeds, if you're planting them. So it's like a plough, but it's more than just a plough, it's a cultivator. It's so cool. This is my tractor. Now, basically, I did the tutorials, which are well worth doing. I then started a new game. We were looking at my tractor, weren't we? I started a new game, I guess on the easiest setting where everything's done for you. You have a house, you have equipment, you have land. And then I went, no, I want to create a farm from scratch. So that's what I've been doing. And as you can see, look at the state of my tractor. I like that it stays. That's what I'm talking about. Attention to detail. I believe that you can get your equipment cleaned and repaired. Well, I know you can. I just haven't done it yet, so I won't say what you do because I'm not sure. So that's my look at that. That's a big boy's tractor. And that actually was a customization of a tractor. So basically, I started this new game with 1.2 million. There is another mode, which is the harder mode, where you start with practically the fluff in your pocket, I think. But I just thought, well, no, I don't enjoy games that make you struggle from the get-go. I kind of do, and I kind of don't. That's a weight, by the way, a 700 kilo. You have to buy those to attach to the tractor. There's so much to learn in this game, not just about the game, but about farming. And it's something that, like I said a year ago, when I was playing God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted 4, Uncharted Lost Legacy, if you'd have said to me, you interested in farming? I'd have been like, fuck off. Am I? Bollocks. Sorry, I shouldn't swear. But yeah, there's so much to learn, and I'm enjoying learning it. Whether it's like the different kinds of bales that you can make, grass, hay, and so on, and how that's made. You can get animals in this game. You can go and fetch those animals and bring them to your farm or have them delivered. There's so much equipment to buy and to learn about. Like, these are headers for my harvester, so this pretty much harvests nearly everything I could want, really. Whereas this particular one is I think it's called a corn master. So obviously it does corn and I believe sunflowers. But these all cost money, and you have to go to the shop, which is in town. I mean, you can do this. There's the shop. But wouldn't you want to drive to town instead? That's what well, to be honest, even if you do this, and you start looking at all the stuff, look, there's my corn header that I was just showing you, the corn champion. Look how detailed this is. It's incredible levels of detail in a simulation that I really appreciate and that I'm really enjoying right now. So let's come out of there. So yeah, even if you buy something from the shop like that, you've still got to go to the shop and collect it. And guess what? If you've bought one of these, you don't just pop in your car, do you? How are you going to get that back? You have to take the harvester or the tractor or whatever it is to go and get the equipment that's at the shop. And I like that. I like that. It gives you a reason to go and explore the town a little bit. Not that there's much going on. There aren't really any people. There is traffic, AI traffic, which is much of a muchness. It's not really why we're here, is it? This is, I believe this is my planter. and I've been planting seeds with this. But again, this attaches to the back of my tractor, and there's so much detail. These little things here, they actually cut a groove in the ground to give you a marker of where you've been, if that's what you wanted to do. So they pop down left and right. But there's so much to it, so much to it. And what I really enjoy about this is, like, I've literally I've got 3 pieces of land at the minute, but I actually created a 4th, because guess what, with certain plows you can create your own fields, so you're not limited to what the game gives you. Again, brilliant levels of detail. So this is my big boy's tractor, and this is what I like about, look at that, look at the detail. But even better, pop, and we're in. Do you know what I mean? Look at that. Now, having played Train Simulator World, Bus Simulator, which I'm really enjoying, and Truck Driver, not so much, it's not finished, and the developers just changed a week after releasing the game, which is strange. But I like doing this, and these are all settings, by the way. There are levels and levels of settings that you can have to add realism to your game. So my tractor doesn't turn itself on when I get in it. Why would it? I should have to do that. And then I've had some of I know it sounds strange, but some of the most pleasurable experiences in gaming recently, ploughing or harvesting a field while listening. Let me find it. There it is. Listening to the radio. And it shouldn't be this much fun, but it actually is. Look at this. And you're free to build your farm. Create. Do you want an animal farm? Do you want just crops? Do you want a combination of both? It's all here. And look at that pile of wood. You might think it's a pile of wood, so what? I did that. I chopped down a tree. Yes, me. I chopped down a tree. I know, right? So I mean, don't tell me this isn't atmospheric or immersive. You're a farmer. You're in your big boy tractor, listening to country music and all sorts of music. I like it. So this is what I was talking about. Basically, this is one of 3 fields that I actually bought, and it's as simple as going to the map screen. This is my farm down here. So as you can see, we've got these fields that are numbered. That obviously isn't one of mine. So we've also got over here, we can tell what the land needs. So look at that. Look, I am growing crops on 24, 25 and 26. But if you look at that little blue area between 24 and 25, that's a field that I actually created. And there's so much to it. This is a really big map, and there are 2 maps that I know of, different areas, different countries, I believe. This is obviously, for me, this is America. I mean, I don't know if it's America, but it's America for me. And look, you've got all these different areas. You've got shops to go to, places to sell your goods and produce, and there's so much detail. I'm never going to cover it in this video, not at all. But that's the shop I was talking about, right there. So when you buy goods, whatever it is, it could be pellets, packs of seed, or all sorts, from equipment to vehicles. You go to that shop. Believe it or not, yes, you need petrol. Yes, you need petrol. Yes, you need petrol. There's a restaurant, but no, it's not for you to go and have a Mackie D's. No, it's to sell your produce to. Anyway, that's the field, and that's growing soybeans. So I've literally had to treat it. I've ploughed it, put lime on it, which is a fertiliser of a sort, then planted the soybeans, and now we've got to wait. You can see what's left of the lime there. That was actually lime that I spread, but this is where I spread it, over my new field that I created, which hasn't, as you can see, bottom right of your screen, tells you I own that. It's not fertilised, but there's nothing growing because it's just a field that I created recently. And then this last field here, we're actually growing wheat. Now, I don't know how long it takes because I've got it on, I believe, a realistic setting, and you can have it faster if you're that, you know, way inclined. If you're about that life and you want everything now, as most people do, whereas I'm quite happy to wait for my soybeans and so on. But there's lots of things to do in the meantime where you're waiting for your crops to grow. Like me being me, I want to landscape this place. Now, yes, you can cut grass. Yes, you can chop down trees. It's very simple. This is a tree I've been cutting down, but I haven't finished it yet because it was 3 AM and I wanted to watch the UFC. But look, watch. Chainsaw. See what I mean? And then you cut pieces that you can carry, and there are machines, vehicles that you can use to do this as well. So you cut a piece and then you pick it up. Dude, I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I am enjoying the hell out of this game. Look, one more for the pile. And you can sell this, I believe. I'm not sure what else you can do with it, but I know you can sell it. Obviously wood has a monetary value in the game. There's a jump and a crouch button. Why you would want to crouch in a farming game, I've got no idea. I guess unless you're milking a cow. But yeah, I'm far off from doing that. Anyway, let's get back to the radio and go to town. Tell me I'm not having fun. So this is the shop, the store, and you can see I've been here before. We have some what's left of a pallet of seeds. I've used most of them, but you could basically, when you want to refill equipment, whether it be dung, fertilizer, lime, seeds and so on, you have pallets and bags that you buy and they're here. But then you have to come and literally say, if you've bought seeds like that, you have to bring your tractor pulling the planter to load with the seeds. Unless I'm getting it wrong, I know of no way to pick up that pallet. I mean, I guess there could be a way, but I guess when I think about it, I've got a front loading tractor. I guess it's possible to buy the equipment to lift that. Whether you can lift that, I don't know. If you can, great, you could lift that and take it back to your farm. I hadn't thought of that, I just have. I could actually use, yep, I think that's possible, because that's on a pallet. When it comes to things like that, that's on a pallet as well. Now there might be a good reason for that. So yeah, it's it's possible that that liquid fertilizer that I've paid good money for could be transported back to my farm. But anyway, this is the store where everything happens. Well, not everything, but there's a bank machine, which is pretty silly really. You don't need that. I mean, your money's on the menus, you can look at that anytime you like. And same with the shop, you know, you can walk up to this icon and then it appears top left, press left 3 to open the shop menu. But you can do that at any time, wherever you are in the game anyway. So when it comes to equipment, vehicles, this is my garage. And I just press triangle to show you the garage. So tractor, harvester, vehicle, trailer. These are all things that you have to buy if you want to literally run your own farm. As far as I believe the term is arable farming. I could be wrong, but arable farming I believe means ploughing, planting, harvesting, and so on. So yeah, and you can also buy decorative items. Like I bought the farmhouse for 90k and a grain silo, but that's not decorative. You can store your produce. Let's say if you've been harvesting wheat, you can store it in your silo for sale at a later date, you know, and you can literally load it onto a trailer and bring it into town to sell, which is really cool. But like I say, there is so much detail and so many ways you can roleplay this game. Multiplayer probably is a really good way for friends to run their own farm, and it's as simple as loading your save game and inviting friends to play, as far as I understand it. Now, when it comes to attention to detail. I love the attachments, like you know, the trailers, the planters, the headers, everything you have to attach. So for instance, this weight, which is used to counterbalance a heavier weight at the back, say for instance a planter or a trailer even, you attach it. And that's, to me, I just love that attention to detail. And then you can lower the weight to put it back down. You can raise the weight. I could spend a day looking at the mechanisms and how they work. And one of the cool thing is like I was saying, you come to the store and you can buy these pieces of equipment. That's a front loader, which I've just paid over 5,000 for, but it doesn't appear to fit my tractor. I've got to work this. Yeah, I've got to work. There's a lot to work out. And I was thinking about pallets. Look, we've got these now. I don't know if I can. Well, I know I can't attach these things to my tractor. So maybe I need a forklift. I really don't know. I'm only 9 hours in. Either way, I like the fact that there are so many pieces of equipment that you've got to learn about, and it's trial by error. So I've just bought 3 pieces of equipment, that and that for pallets, because my idea was, can I pick that up and take it home, which I still think is possible, but I'm not sure how at the moment. And then this front loader, because my tractor is a front loader. Even the steering reverses, so you're facing the rear of the cabin, and then you've got obviously stuff that attaches to the back of that and the front. And in this case the weight is attached at the moment, but I could put that down and attach something else, but not this front loader that I just paid 5 grand for. But never fear, I believe you can sell items back to the shop, although don't hold me to that because I haven't tried it. I might just keep them, because I like having things, don't you? I like keeping things, collecting things, and this can all go into my farming library of things. Anyway, let's get back to the farm because I'm sure there's something to do. What I'm really looking forward to is one day coming back to my farm, and obviously it's all been built, and I remember when it used to look like this. Bit of a mess with stuff everywhere, but in the future it will be a beautiful farm, landscaped and so on. That's what I'm looking forward to. But I still enjoy returning back to my farm knowing that there's a man's work to be done, or a woman's work, or anyway, yeah, work. There's work to do, but not harvesting crops yet, unfortunately. Oh, before we leave the vehicle, we should turn it off. Ah, listen to that. Nature. And that's again something I like about this game, is the audio effects. You can turn them up or down and so on, but you hear a woodpecker in the distance, birds chirping, the wind blowing, and you are on your own. And like survival games, a lot of survival games that I've played, that's what I've always enjoyed. You know, like 7 Days to Die, Conan to a degree, Ark. You know, you have to survive and do things to survive. Obviously you don't have to eat and drink and fight off dinosaurs in Farming Simulator 19. More's the pity. But can you imagine a survival game with this game engine? Because I can. Imagine that you know, this is barricaded in and you've got to farm and do all these things that I'm doing, but also when you go to town you've got to go through hordes of zombies. That would be cool. But anyway, in the meantime, we'll just continue with our farming. But look at this equipment, man. Look at the levels of detail. It is astounding what they've done with this. It really is. I mean, I couldn't tell you if that in the real world is actually a feeder, a planter. So I keep saying feeder, planter. I couldn't tell you in the real world, but I'm assuming it is, and I'm assuming it looks exactly like that. And even if it doesn't, I don't care, because that just looks spectacular. Now, maybe it's just me, but I appreciate a graphics engine that allows artists and developers to create something like this. that works and functions. It actually works and functions. It goes up, it goes down, it attaches, it plants seeds, it does its job as it should, because it cost me a lot of money. And that's what I've enjoyed so far with this game, is starting from scratch. Okay, I had an anonymous £1.2 million donation in my bank account. Maybe it was from my dead father, my dead uncle, my unknown cousin, I don't know. But someone put it there and I spent it. And I've only got 40 grand left. And but I do have something to show for it. I have a combine harvester. And I'll give you the key. No, I won't. No, I won't. This is mine. And this is what I was talking about. I will quickly do this because I don't want this video to go on too long. Start the engine. Look, they're my headers there. These are for harvesting. I mean, I'm not saying I've ever driven a combine harvester, but I can't imagine it's too different from this. At least in my world. So you go up to your header. Look. Now we'll go into third person to show you. Just attach it. Nice. And obviously you can turn it on. Woo! Turn it off. And lots of things. And you've also got the pipe option. That pipe comes out of the side when your harvester's full. And if you look to the bottom right of the screen, you see a small grey bar saying 0%. That fills up as you're harvesting corn, wheat, whatever it may be, and so you know when your harvester's getting a bit full, and you can go and empty it into a trailer ready to sell, or as I said, stick it in that silo over there in the distance and store it for later use. Later when you go, I mean, my idea is that I'm going to store loads and loads and have loads and loads and loads of stuff stored and collect things and store things and collect things. But the trouble is you need money, so you've got to make money. So I guess when it comes to survival, it's survival of the fittest, and you've got to make that money. And it's as simple as that. Look, that is so gorgeous to look at. And maybe it's just me, but I really appreciate everything that's been done with all of the equipment in this game. I really do. So yeah, Farming Simulator 19, Safari Sagudi. As I said, I'm in 9 hours, and that was in one go. I was literally, oh my god, I can't stop playing. And then it was 3 AM and the UFC was on, and I wanted to watch Whittaker versus Adesanya. What a fight that was. If you follow UFC, Jesus, what a fighter Adesanya is, he really is. And Whittaker is no mug, he is a killer. Anyway, Farming Simulator 19 is not UFC. Yes, I'm still on top of my combine harvester. Why shouldn't I be? It's mine, I paid for it. Do what I like. But yeah, Farming Simulator 19. So this is my land so far. It'll be interesting to see in the future what it looks like compared to this, which is one of the reasons why I'm making this video. The other reason is obviously if anyone's thinking about buying this game, yeah, buy it. I wouldn't hesitate, because I'm not regretting it at all. And I didn't buy it. I'm on the PS4 Pro and I'm subscribed to PlayStation Now, which is only $8.99 a month for over 700 games, and this is one of them. This is just one of them for $8.99 a month. Are you mad? Are you mad? Just get it. Just get it. Buy it. Rent it. Whatever. PlayStation Now. But yeah, PlayStation Now, man. Superb service, and it's just got cheaper as well. There are games like this on PlayStation Now waiting for you to play, and there's a 7-day free trial, and as I said, it's only £8.99 a month if you're in the UK. If you're in America, I guess that's around $10, $11, maybe $12, I'm not sure. Currency exchange rates fluctuate because of thieves and mobsters, but anyway, yeah, Farming Simulator 19, give it a go. And if you do give it a go, give me a shout. Maybe we could farm together. But anyway, I'll see you in the next one. But thanks for watching. Cheerio. Toodle pip.